What's up, everybody? It's another episode of Howling at Life. Cut that shit out right now. I got you. Hey, it's another episode of Howling at Life, everybody. Just to let you know, I am here, Big Adrian, the Wolfman of Comedy, in studio again with Frankie the Monster. I look all fit right now, bro, because I'm wearing my fucking like cut off. Like, what's up, man? Everlasting. You should say ever fat.
Fuck yeah, all that.
Hey, everybody, want to let you know another episode is coming at you. Howling at Live for one day late, but I don't give a shit. We got another episode happening. So, as always, you can always reach me at Facebook or Instagram. You got Big Adrian Lopez on Facebook, Instagram, Big Daddy L714. Wolf Daddy 714 for your tattoos. If you need any tattoos, hit me up because I'm getting booked. I've been booked. As well as Big Adrian Comedy. You can check out all of my flyers for any comedy shows and things like that. Usually on my social media as well. So just to let you know, you can do all that. All right, Frankie, your social media, please.
Yes, if you want to contact me, you can hit me up on Facebook under Franklin Portillo or on Instagram at Franklin Portillo 82.
Sweet. That's what we got. So, just a couple of announcements, everybody. Let's go ahead and drum roll that motherfucker right now into you.
Yes.
So, we have nothing planned.
Nice.
We're going to just rip and roll, man, from today. There's a lot of stuff to talk about for sure. But let me get everybody, if you are on my social media, make sure that you go ahead and check out the flyers for my upcoming shows. I have 2 shows next week and 1 show in November. So let me give you the information once again. So, October 17th at 7:30 p.m. at the Fountain Valley Alano Club. It's me and some of my comedians will be doing a free comedy show. If you can show up, that'd be great. On October 18th, from 10 to 3, they're having an event called Soberfest. There will be a comedy show, full celebration of sobriety. Me and a few of my people. The address is 9840 Larson Avenue, Garden Grove, California, 92844. It's live comedy, free food, raffle, live music, and of course the comedy show. Okay, so those are 2 shows that are happening next week. Okay, Now the big one that's happening at the Ice House in Pasadena, 24 North Mentor Avenue, Pasadena, California, 91106. Me and my comedians will be performing Friday, November 14th at the Ice House. Tickets are $20. You can get them, I think, from the Ice House, www.icehousecomedy.com, or you can pick them up at the door. Me and my comedians will be there. The show is 7:45 p.m. to 9:15 p.m. We'll try to start on time, but usually it's kind of a little late when we start. But those are the 3 shows that are coming up, everybody. I would love to see y'all there. So try to make it if you can. Try to make it. So a lot of good stuff coming on. So we're going to do a lot of announcements, a lot of stuff that's going on, movie reviews, all that kind of stuff, and just some stuff happening there. But a lot of realizations, I think, I went through this weekend for sure. There's a lot of cool things that kind of popped out and a lot of great moments that kind of happened since the last podcast, actually. So I want to kind of share some of that. Just kind of have like a reflection episode, man. We haven't had a reflection episode in a while.
Good,
yeah, like a little reflection deal, you know what I mean, going on for sure. Just to kind of get it out there, right? So let's go ahead and get into this bad boy right here. We're going to movie reviews. Well, just reviews in general.
Yeah.
I'll say reviews in general because there's a couple things in here that I want to review that aren't movies. They're more like Halloween kind of things and kind of advertise some stuff for sure. Movie reviews. So I went to the movies yesterday actually. I went to the movie yesterday with one of my high school friends and her husband and stuff, and it was her birthday, so happy birthday, Angela. But we went to the movies and we saw One Battle After Another.
One battle.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, that movie?
Right?
Yeah.
Puro pinche pao, way. So this was with Benicio del Toro. It's Leonardo DiCaprio. We went out to check this movie. And movie is trippy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of trippy for me.
Okay.
I'll give it a paw print. Not really way up, just a paw print.
Okay.
But
Was
I
there
think
that action?
it was fucking something, bro.
It was weird, huh?
It was kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
So with the movie, how can I say it? With the movie, if you look at it, it's Leonardo DiCaprio. He's fucking, kind of looks like he's all tweaked out and shit. Benicio del Toro's in it, and whatever. So the movie's not what I expected it to be, bro.
Okay.
It was better than I thought it'd be, but it's still not like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't have picked the movie, bro. To be honest with you, the people we went with, they picked the movie, and I was like, fuck. Leonardo, as he gets older, I think his movies are kind of like, you know what I mean? Kind of a deal. Like, the last one I think I kind of really liked was The Revenant.
Yeah.
I know that he did that one. That was with Tom Hardy. That was badass. I like that one. I didn't really like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Neither
you know what I
did I.
mean? This one's kind of that same kind of like, okay. This one has to do with a lot of revolutionaries, and it was kind of weird to get in that world because I'm like, really, nobody's getting caught? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I see too many fucking cop shows, bro. Everybody's getting fucking caught. You know what I mean?
Everybody.
Goodfellas, Ray Liotta, hey, he got caught. So it was really weird to see like these people like that kind of lived off the grid, revolutionaries, wop and stuff, and what's his name? Sean Penn's in it. He's like the general or whatever the hell trying to get him. Bro, weird dog, weird man. So this one you kind of have to go for the ride because you don't know what the hell's going on, but it has to do with a lot of immigration shit and revolutionary shit and whatever. Kind of some stuff that's going on like right now.
Right.
But there's a lot of humor in it, bro. Like a lot of more action than I thought it'd be, but like humor. But it's like kind of like a sensitive subject to kind of see some of the shit. Like they showed some detention centers and they're trying to like blow up the fucking detention center and get the people out and immigrate. It was just, it was weird, bro. Like, it was like, and it was long, dog. It was almost 3 hours, bro.
Ew.
I know. I was holding my piss for a minute.
Fuck.
But it was weird, bro. Like, I think the movies that this guy does is kind of like, you know what I mean? Not like Titanic and fucking, Inception. And, it's not like that. He's not that kind of cat no more, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's getting older and, whatever roles. But
The Wolf of Wall Street was good.
Wolf of Wall Street was great. You know what I mean?
Great fucking movie.
But I think that this one's kind of like... it's interesting, bro. I'll be honest with you. I kind of wouldn't recommend it, to be honest with you. I mean, if you're going to go. It's not, just kind of go if you're going to go. Like, I don't know. The trailers don't do it justice, and the premise, it kind of overlapped with this, and there's, like, kind of a deal. So, it's a paw print. I mean, it's better than I thought it was, but, like, what I thought was, like, shit. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I wouldn't really be a big deal about it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't make a big deal about it, to be honest with you.
Right.
So that was that. I'll be honest with you. Did you see any movies?
Yes, I saw a movie. If you haven't seen it, go watch Warfare. It's on HBO Max.
Which was that one?
Warfare. It's a new war movie. It's like a kind of like not like Lone Survivor or anything like that. So so this movie is based in the war now. They're not the war now, but there's based in some war that they were stuck at they were gonna go infiltrate a militia group in Iraq or something like that. And so this movie is really intense and it's emotional. It's based on brotherhood, and so these guys are infiltrating this militia group and somewhere in fucking Iraq, and like they're going in like at fucking like 4, 5 in the morning at night vision. So they're coming in and infiltrating the spot. And so where there is this house where they engage, they come in, break in, and there's a family upstairs. And so then they get into the family, cover them up, tell them they're gonna take, and so they set base right there. But little do they know, they get fucking trapped. So throughout the movie, dude, like some of the guys are get hurt and there's snipers all over, and then all of a sudden they got the convoy coming in to try to rescue them. But in that moment, they set up a bomb and they fucking blow up people, dude. And this guy, like, he sees, like, he's like out of coma, and he's like wakes up and he sees half of his leg is fucking hanging out. And he's like, oh
shit.
He's like goes into shock, dude. And so basically, like, the whole movie is based upon brotherhood. How these guys, one of the guys, it was their first time in war, and like you can tell, like he's holding this guy's pressure, but in his fucking mind, he's like out. He's going into shock, and he's just like holding. And like the patient, the guy that's hurt, is like talking to him, and he's all like, hey, and this guy's just holding. He's just like, it's like crazy, bro. He's in shock. Dude, like all these guys were like in shock when like the explosion.
Is there anybody that's like that we would know?
Yes,
like,
there's good actors. So remember that guy that came out in that movie 187 with Samuel L. Jackson, the bald headed guy? You ever see that movie?
My cousin's in that movie.
No shit.
Yeah, my cousin Graciela's in that movie.
Really?
She took pictures with Samuel Jackson and shit.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
Well, the villain guy in that movie 187 with Samuel L. Jackson, he's in it.
Okay.
That kid that came out in We're the Millers, he also came out.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, him. There's some other new actors that they presented. Who else is in that movie? I can't remember, but there's some good actors in it. But it's a good movie. It's like it's not that long. It's like 2 hours long. But dude, just like to see like what all these soldiers go through, and then like the shock, the intense, everything they're going through. It was a good movie. I was just like, oh shit, I was like into it. I was like, oh no way. I give it 2 paw prints up.
Yeah,
man.
your
Really.
movie sounds way better than mine.
Yeah, dude, it was really good.
Mine
man.
left me like, I think I ate like most of my popcorn and the Reese's Pieces
Yeah.
things. I was like I was stress eating. You know what I mean? Like I was stress eating, bro. That's what
Right.
happened. So, that was just weird. I'm telling you right now, it was very weird. But
Yeah.
Okay, so Warfare. Okay,
Yeah,
cool. And where's it
Warfare.
streaming?
It's on HBO Max.
HBO Max. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So check out Warfare if you can.
Yes.
The one battle after another. You know what I noticed, bro, with Leonardo DiCaprio, bro? The movies that are like one word are the better ones, bro.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Wolf of Wall Street was an exception, but all the other
Exception.
ones that 15 fucking this and that and the fucking this over the bridge of underneath the city with the this, like fuck that shit. Like dude, don't get, you need like the because a lot of the movies now they have like 1 word, 2 words. That's it. You're good, bro. Once it's like 3, 4, 5 words, like
Exactly.
Wolf of Wall Street was great though. I remember
Yes.
that shit. I gotta re-see that though, dog, because I saw it. I was like.
Yeah, that movie was.
He snorted what off of what?
Yeah.
I was like, shit. So that's interesting right there.
Yeah, did you see him? Dude, in that movie was just crazy.
Oh, it was fucking great. But yeah, so yeah, I was just kind of off a little bit, with the movies part for sure. But that happens. But you want to get into another review?
Ooh.
Castle Dark, everybody.
Oh shit.
So
How was
getting into this. So I've been trying to, and this is kind of part of the revelation, reflection kind of deal. We're gonna have a reflection episode today. A lot of touching, little. Hopefully, something makes you reflect, or
Yes.
you get some time to reflect. Now, before I get started with the review of Castle Dark, I want to let everybody know a public service announcement, PSA, baby. Hey, there's some stomach virus shit going around right
Yes.
now that
Yes.
is hurting motherfuckers. That's whatever. I got sick for like 2 weeks off of this shit. Like my stomach was cramping for like a week hard. I had to go to the urgent care. Spooky bitch has kind of got it. She's kind of like getting over it right now. But please make sure that you take care of yourself. But just know that there is a stomach virus going around. It's affecting a lot of people. One of my coworkers had chorro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Another person was like, oh, fuck, a coworker, her supervisor too. Like, there's a stomach flu or something that's going around right now.
Yes.
Please take care of yourself, drink your fluids, do all that kind of stuff. And I get it. I mean, I'm glad we're getting cooler weather. It feels like fall.
Yes.
But at the same time,
Scary time.
please, yeah, totally scary time. But please make sure that you understand that something is going around everybody. So just kind of, take care of yourself as best you can. But man, when you go through it, you're going to have to just go through it, man. Because I was taking medicines and fucking Pepto and fucking Tums and fucking, man, it just, I was cramping hard. And it affects everybody kind of different. But there is like this, I have to go to the restroom, nausea, maybe pain. Like there's a lot of different things that are going on. So just kind of be careful out there. So I want to let everybody know right now, just chill if you're feeling that, but take care of yourself for sure. Because that is going around right now, all right? So I don't know what the fuck it is. I really don't watch the news, so I don't know what's happening, but it seems like a lot of people are getting affected by it. You know what I mean? Kind of a deal. So just let everybody know. All right, getting back into this review. So let me do this again, kind of a deal. Castle Dark in Riverside. So if anybody knows and you travel to 91, you've gone to Riverside, they have what's called the Castle Park.
Yes.
It is like a miniature golf. It's a little wet playground, water playground. It's fucking like rides and like it's a light little thing. So they did a thing for Halloween called Castle Dark instead of Castle Park.
Nice.
So my son hasn't been able to like kind of go with us for a while. You know, he's just busy working, school. His lady kind of working. Well, yeah, they're trying to handle their shit right as adults. So I took him, his girlfriend, and Spooky Bitch and me. We all kind of went. So I bought us all tickets. 4 tickets plus parking, $154.
Not fucking bad.
Hell no. It was great. The drive was a little long, but you know, whatever. But when we got there, I was like, wow, what a trip. So the parking pop and you know the admission, and when you give the admission, I think it's like 45 bucks a person, or 43 or whatever the hell it is, like 45 bucks a person. So when we went, well, no, not even that actually. Wait a minute, like I think 30, maybe 30 bucks a person. I don't know. I got like 4 admissions, and the parking was 15 bucks. So you take that as 140, divide that shit with taxes and whatever the fuck. So yeah, it's about like 30 something bucks per person.
Yeah.
Because I got like so much percentage off is what happened. I think I got like 30% off some shit.
Nice.
But anyways, so this is a cool little deal. They only have like 3 mazes. They're kind of like mom and pop kind of mazes, but they have scare zones and you can ride all the rides. So the thing gets you unlimited rides. It gets you unlimited access to the scare zones. It gets you to see some shows and shit. The only thing you really got to pay is for food there, but they got like carnival food and food. Great. 2 paw prints way the fuck up, just to let you know. 2 paw prints way up for Castle Dark. I'm gonna be going next year. It's very cheap, and we got to experience the 3 mazes. We got to sit down and eat when we first got there. They had a big top, and they had this like dance show with these girls or whatever with the food, and we got to go to the 3 mazes, the scare zones. I got scared a few times. I'm like, this motherfucker. Not because it was scary, but it was just like, oh shit, like what the fuck. We got to ride a couple rides, and there's nothing better than fat people trying to get into small cars.
Fuck yeah, I love that.
So we got into this thing, and we're standing in line, and Spooky Bitch goes, I'm not gonna fit. I'm not gonna fit. And I was like, we're gonna fit. And I looked, and I saw people. I'm like, we're kind of like the biggest people here, kind of a little bit. And I was like, nah, look, those 2 little kids can get in there. And what it is, it's an antique car that goes like, the little thing on the track or whatever. And we're like, let's get in, fuck it. And it's decorated for Halloween and whatever. And there's a scare that the guy fucking got me. But all this, the one where they put the leather strap on the hook, and then you're just, the wheel doesn't do shit, but you get to turn it. Kind of, it's that kind of shit.
Oh, okay.
The seat is as big as like that, bro. Like, and Spooky Bitch was like, "That's gonna fit my ass." I go, "Nah, we're gonna fit, dude. Like, we're gonna make it happen, bro." So now I see these kids going in, whatever, right? I'm like, yeah. Like, the closer I get, the more I look at the seat, I'm like, fuck. I say, hey, we can all ride separate. Dog.
Hell yeah.
So she goes, you go first. I go, fuck it. So I get in there. I'm like, fuck it. Shit. Because it's got the 2 little fucking steering wheel. Shit. I get in there and
I would never not fit.
And one of my legs is like hanging out the car. The 2 steering wheels are pushing up my fucking ribs. And I'm going like, shit. They put the leather belt on me. I'm like, fuck. So I'm in there like this with the steering wheels right here, and I'm going like this, right, trying to turn the steering wheels. And it goes, it goes like, okay, it's on the track and shit. It goes its own way, and then the guys got me, but yeah, it was cute. But we fit, everybody got in their own car, and we're like, fuck. Right? You see everybody out afterwards, and it's not scary. Like one guy goes, and like if he gets you, gets you. If he doesn't, But everybody all 4 of us, bro, we got off the car sweating, dog. Everybody went in their own car. I think it was trying to get in and trying to get out. So we were fucking sweating, bro. But the mazes were cool. One of them was actually, they gave a flashlight to the group, and you had to kind of follow it. And it was like only like so many people in groups. So it wasn't like a line that went through. So like they stopped you. They're like, all right, you 4 people go through. And like, oh shit, okay. So that was cool. Part of the problem is with that maze, is that we got lost. So the thing's all dark, bro. They have this nice little setup, like this living room. It's a haunted living room and shit and whatever. And you get in there with the flashlight and whatever. It's like, dude, don't point it at the people because they don't like that shit. No, okay, whatever. They have to do the thing and the lights turn off. We're like, oh, fuck, we got to go? Yeah. And they only let certain people go. So it was like us and another group, but that group went first. And then we went afterwards, right? And they spaced it. So I really liked the fact it wasn't crowded. Beautiful, wasn't crowded. Food was delicious. Food was delicious there too. Well priced. I think I bought like 4 entrees. like plates, bro, like beans and fucking this and the fucking sandwich and shit, right? 4 plates and 2 souvenir cups, which are $20 each, $100.
That's not bad.
No, not at all. The price is great.
Yeah.
So, but that means we get in there, right? And this black couple and their kid, they go and oh my god, and you hear the kid, oh shit. I'm like, oh fuck, Adrian, go. I was like, fucking you go, dog. Like, you know what I mean? So then we go in there and then like we kind of like, oh shit, okay, there's somebody here, but in the dark because you're like trying to find out where you're going.
Right.
So Rain and Terror is gonna be fucking Jesus Christ.
Man.
So we go in there and we go in the next room and then all of a sudden like the black people come back towards us. We're like, what the fuck? And like, we don't know where we're going. I'm like, well, not towards us. Go that way.
Yeah.
And we go like that. And they had like exit, and that's all you saw. And then like the lights that were not exit lights, they were still red, so it looked like an exit light. So like we kept on like losing where we're at. So the scare actors had to be like this way, and they had to do it like in their I don't know, in their character, right?
Yeah.
So we're like, what way? Like, what the fuck, bro? So we had to get guided a couple times, and then we kind of collided. So it wasn't like but it was a cool experience for sure.
Nice.
And then it was cool. And then another one that we did was like this this horror, like 4 books, fairy tales. It's called Fairy Tales. 4 books that kind of came to life and shit. And like they did a whole presentation, and then all of a sudden the lady's like, "Come closer," the book, and there's this rabbit right there, right? This rabbit that's like fucking got maggots and all fucking like zombie kind of, right? And then then she goes, "Yes," and this happened, whatever. And she goes, "Oh," and then the rabbit starts coming to life, and we're like, "What the fuck?" He goes, "I'll take it from here."
Oh shit!
And he starts telling you about like there's 4 fairy tales that got scary and they got tired of having happy endings, and so you walk through and you're walking through this whole thing and there's like different endings, different fairy tales you got to go through, but they're scary. They're fairy tales, right?
Oh, okay.
We get to this one part. And we're trying to hold up because we only went with another like a group, right? But we're trying to hold up so we can get scared a little bit, you know what I mean? Because it's like out in the open and shit, whatever. But like the mazes are like the walls are kind of high.
Okay.
So what happened was we're kind of holding off, right? So we're going, and all of a sudden we hear music. We're like, what the fuck is that? Happy birthday to you. I'm like, okay, well, we might have to sing happy birthday or some bullshit. So then, okay, we round the corner, and there's this lady, and there's like this bridge. She goes, you want to cross my bridge? I'm like, well, yeah, bitch. Like, like paid money, motherfucker. Bracelets. She goes, you have to sing a song. And we're like, all right. And we were all looking at each other like, fucking what song, right? Like, what song? So then fucking spooky bitch just out of the top of her dome, bro. Closing time. And I was like, and then the lady's going like, what the fuck? So like everybody's like, closing time. And so like we didn't remember the lyrics. We remember the melody, so I'm like, alcohol, get that wine. And then so like all of us were off, bro. There were like 4 different versions of this song going on, and none of us could remember the lyrics. Closing time. And the lady's like, you know what, just go. Just go. Just fucking go. And then we get to the other side of the bridge, and the goblin comes out like, I heard you guys can't sing. I was like, fucking dude, what a dick. But it was cool, man. Like I said, it was you got to go like for the fun and stuff like that. But they had like the Graviton ride, which I want to go next. They have like a little mini vlog ride that was active, but we didn't go. And, but it was cool, man. We got to hit some rides. I do this, got a train that went all the way around, so we got to see shit like the whole thing, whatever.
Did you do miniature golfing or no?
No, I wasn't included. But but it was cool, man. It was cool to go there with my son and his chick and the Spooky Bitch and stuff, and like just to go like really like I was like, oh shit, I forgot like this place had like a lot of stuff, you know what I mean, kind of a deal.
Yeah, like an arcade and shit.
Yeah, they got all that.
Laser tag.
Oh, I don't know. That's in the castle. That was closed. But
you guys were outside.
Yeah. So then when you first get in, there's like a big top kind of a deal, right? That's where you like could order food, like the barbecue plates or whatever, and they have the girls that are dancing like the echoes of the grave or whatever the fuck it is, different eras. But anyway, so at the end of the night, we're like, hey dude, like we're gonna sit down for a little bit. Like we already hit everything, whatever. We're like, hey, sit down real quick, and they're like, oh, we're gonna get some funnel cake. Or what do you guys want? Deep fried Oreos. Fuck yeah, dog. I'm thinking like it's gonna be 2 and shit, right?
Yeah.
So we're going in there, and the girls are like, it's kind of towards the end of the night a little bit or whatever the hell, right? And they're just kind of dancing. And this one chick's just dancing, dog, like fucking. all canica, es todo pinche cañuch. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, dude, we're like, dude, she's on a sick one, dude. Like, test her.
Test her. She's probably
They
on
were
fucking-
dancing. We're kind of getting into the songs. Like, you know, they were just dancing to whatever. It was like a mini club thing. But like nobody was there. You know, everybody's like out on the rise and shit. But we're like, yeah, fuck yeah. Well, anyways, my son and his girlfriend come back with funnel cake. And I'm like, all right, cool, plain funnel cake, little powdered sugar. And they come back with our fried Oreos. 5 of these motherfuckers.
Oh.
Huge, bro. And I was like, fuck, my fucking diabetes kicked in, and I don't even have diabetes, bro. Diabetes. Man, but they were fucking great, man. But it was a great
How big were they?
experience. About that big, bro. Like,
See, that's how you know I'm fat. See, I was asking how big.
Oreos, but then they're deep fried in a light
Ooh.
batter, but it's like, and then they had like chocolate drizzle and powdered sugar and like fucking melt in your mouth shit. Really good.
Yeah, I'm not know he's fat.
I'm just only fats, man. You know, ever fat.
Yeah, ever fat.
But no, man, it was a great experience. If you have a
That's
chance to
fucking
go check it out. Apparently, like it got good with some awards the last couple of years, and it's actually a pretty cool little time. I'm not gonna lie. You know, you kind of go with the kids, or you can go, you know, with the fam, whatever, and just be a kid kind of a deal.
Hell yeah.
When we first went through the scare zone, they have a lot of fog in this fucking place.
Oh, remember like that one time we went and we couldn't see?
Okay, so it kind of kept on shooting shit out.
Yeah.
So I was seeing the fog come out, and all of a sudden this guy comes out with a chainsaw. I'm like,
Oh.
I jumped so high. I went, ha, yeah, you got me. Like I got nervous for a minute, bro. You know what I mean? But great
Fucking
time.
fear kicked
2
in.
paw prints, way the hell up, man. I will go next year. Castle Dark, if you have it, very inexpensive, man. If you have
Yes.
the chance to go to Castle Dark for sure. Castle Dark, man. Castle Dark. I can't say enough good things about it. And then the drive home was only about, 35, maybe 40 minutes, bro. So it's not too bad. This next week, me and Spooky Bitch will be hitting Scary Farm. So we'll be doing that. My daughter's going to be meeting us there and kind of getting us through stuff. And then we will also be seeing Tron Ares this weekend.
Oh.
That's going on. We have 3D tickets.
3D tickets.
In 3D, baby. So
That's gonna be
we'll be
fucking
seeing
sick.
that. So next podcast, we'll have some reviews of some stuff. We're going to check out the new mazes from Scary Farm, just to kind of check out the vibe on that. As well as we will be reviewing Tron Ares. So that's some stuff that's going to be happening.
You know what's
this week.
cool that I read? I don't know if you read that they say that they're making a slasher movie, right? So they're making a slasher movie. It's gonna be the prequel to Freddy vs. Jason on this one, and this one they're bringing out 4 fucking slasher characters. Guess who, my boy? They're
Wait. They're doing what now?
Remember that movie Freddy vs. Jason?
Yeah, of course.
So they're making a prequel to that one, right? So they're bringing out on this one. They're bringing out Jason and Freddy, of course, are coming back.
Okay.
But now they're bringing out Michael Myers and Chucky. They're bringing out those 4 characters in this prequel.
In the prequel?
And this prequel that they're making. to that
Okay,
one.
well-
And they already announced it. It said it's going to be called Slasher.
Okay, cool. So they have that coming out. When is that coming out?
That they said it's coming out till next year.
Oh, okay, cool. So they have something that's going to be coming out pretty soon, Bone Lake, which I need to see. I saw some of the trailers, but
Oh,
it
yeah,
looks really good,
I
right?
saw the trailer for that one.
But there's also another thing coming out on October, I believe, 10th. It's a scary movie. I don't know if who's in it. Emma Stone,
Emma Stone.
right? I think they shave her head or some bullshit, whatever the
Yes.
hell. So if you have a chance, look it up. It looks really good.
Yeah.
The documentary of John Candy is coming out this
Yes,
Friday on the
John
10th. I can't
Candy.
wait to see that.
Yep.
October 17th. Welcome to Derry, which is a prequel to It.
It.
It's going to be
Oh, that's
Pennywise.
gonna be
The
sick.
prequel to Pennywise is coming out.
They said that. Have you seen this picture? They made him look even like scarier.
Yeah, because he was younger. When you get older, you get fucked, dog. You got older, you got a fucking receding hairline y todo.
Be something
You'll
like
float
this.
down here too, so your tetas way. Pinche lonjas way, fucking long handles, culero pucho, carnalgas way. You know what I'm saying? Fucking tearing it up, dog. Also, if you have a chance, a lot of the theaters are kind of coming out with, the originals,
Yes.
horror movies again. Like
Trick
I
or
said,
Treat.
Trick or Treat. You got Scream. You got Friday the
Scream.
13th, The Nightmare on Elm Street. All the originals are coming out in
Yes.
theaters. Go check it out as well. And then my buddy Sammy, I think he went to the garden walk, some spooky garden walk, something that was happening out there. So
Oh, nice.
there's plenty of stuff that's going on, everybody. You can be a part of it. There's comedy shows happening, all that kind of good shit.
Yes.
Have
Spooky
at it,
car
man.
wash,
Spooky
mazes.
car wash is happening. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on, so be a part of it, everybody. Halloween time, baby. Time, baby. It's time. It's time.
You know what?
It's time.
You know what? Because we family.
Hey, we family, dog. It's time. It's time. I hope that's not the picture that's going to be on the screen.
I
The
know.
screenshot for the fucking episode. It's going to be stupid. It's time. It's time, baby. It probably is going to be, but whatever. So anyways, So that's our kind of like recap of all the stuff that's going on. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff. Now, getting into the thing, I want to get into the topics of this week, right? So we're gonna get into that moment right there. The reflection episode. So, because of all the stuff that's going on and because of a lot of things that were happening in the last week, I'll be honest with you, it gave me a lot of time to reflect. And, you know, it's good to reflect once in a while, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it really is, dog. You know what I mean? Take some time in your life to kind of look back and just see how far you come. Maybe look at, you know, where you want to head in life. You know, I've been looking at buying houses in a couple of years. I finally found out that one of my classes did get accepted, so I will have 2 months off of school next year before my internship starts.
Oh yeah, 2 months to get prepared.
And I'll get the money because they already took out for the year, bro. But now I don't have those 2 classes, so I'm like, so what? So that money, dog. I think it's about $3 or $4 grand.
Damn.
I know.
Put that in the savings.
So there's a lot of stuff happening, right? You know, there's a lot of stuff happening. I had a lot of good moments where I was reflecting. I did like my step 8, so there's a lot of stuff on my list. I saw some shit was coming out, and just kind of seeing how far I've come. And the reason why I wanted to kind of pop this in, y'all, is because I think that one of the biggest things, especially in the season, like I said, there's stomach flu, maybe financial issues. I know there's been some financial shit, there's some tattoos popping up, so I'm gonna be kind of cool. You know, some stresses, some this, some that. There's a lot of shit going on, right? So part of the thing, you know, death's happening, overdose and relapsing is happening. I mean, fucking, so many cop cars out lately, bro. Ambulances, fire to accidents, fucking shit. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of stuff going on, right? But I had some moments where I was reflecting on, like, kind of, I had moments where I could see, man, I'm grateful for my life, or I got to see like how far I've come, or how things have changed in a positive way in my life, right? They've kind of evolved, grown, transformed, whatever you want to call it. But they have, you know what I mean? And one of the ones that really got me, bro, is like I had to go see my son play football on Thursday, right?
Right.
He's a new position, whatever, and they lost. But the first half was like fucking dead, bro. Like, you know, they had scored 1, the other one scored maybe 1. It was just kind of like dead, bro. And then a lot of shit started happening in the second half, right? Of course. So they scored, and then the other people scored again. So they were tied at one point, 13-13. The other, they had a chance to get it, but then they didn't. But the other team got it, whatever. But one of the quarterbacks got a concussion. Like, they cracked him, bro. I was like, ugh. Like, he was on the field, like, holding his head, like, oh, shit. And they wheeled him off. Paramedics came. The fire people came. The paramedics, they wheeled him off the thing. And the mom was like, oh, shit. And so that happened. And so they threw my son in the game. But at this point, it was like third quarter. My son was playing, like, 3 different positions. He was playing offense, defense, quarterback. But while he was limping, though.
Oh,
so he was like, I could see him on the field. I go, that's his fucking leg, dog. That's his fucking leg, bro. That's my boy. What the fuck? So I was kind of like, whatever. So anyways, when they lost, whatever, you know, it was you know, I got to be there for my son, bro. Like, at the end of the game, sweaty as fuck, smelly, fuck these motherfuckers, fucking. But you know, at the end, bro, like, I was there, and he was, hey man, it's all right, man. And he just went right here, and I held him, man. He just cried in my arms, bro. You know what I mean? And you know, it was cool to be able to be there for him like that. You know what I mean? It was cool to see where he's at. You know, he's gonna be 17 at the end of this month. That's why we're doing the Reign of Terror, and probably going to eat at Boca de Bepos before with some people and stuff. And part of the thing that I kind of realized, though, was, like, you know, seeing how far and, you know, where my kids are at. You know, all my kids are kind of doing their thing. I'm hitting them all up every week, and they're all replying to me and stuff, and, you know, that they're grown, you know. And I think the thing is just seeing, like, how far and how good of a path my kids have right now, bro, and me being a part of it, right? It was cool to just be there for my kid, bro. I also had another thing, like I said, I did my step 8 shit, and I kind of saw how far I've come. You know, I'll be 49 next month. Pretty much almost in a month, a little over a month. I'll be 49. The next year I'll be 50. So, you know, I was kind of reflecting a little bit, bro. You know, like where I'm at. You know, I'm in the second masters, where I'm at with my comedy. Just a lot of different things, tattooing. It's a lot of different shit. And but I started reflecting on, like, how far I've come since I, you know, got clean, right? Since I got, you know, sober and stuff. You know what I mean? Like 16 years later, 16 plus, you know what I mean, years later, I'm like, wow, fuck, look how far I've kind of come and whatever. So that kind of popped up as well. You know, how I've changed or how I've grown, right? You know what I mean? And to realize and handle certain things differently and whatever, and be more responsible, accountable and shit. And then we went out Sunday. Right, my like I said, we went to go see that movie, and we went out to eat afterwards with my high school friend and her husband, and just to kind of to still have that at least a couple friendships, bro. You know what I mean? Like Sammy, I've known him for like 43 years. You know, these people I've known them since I was a freshman, bro. So that was like 34 years ago, or 35 years ago. 90, it's 35 years already, bro. Because when I first met these friends, they're like we were freshmen together, right? Because we graduated the same year. That was 1990, dog. So
I was born in '88.
Okay, so fuck. Thanks, Frankie, for joining us. You're past your curfew, fucking guy. But no, it was like 35 years ago, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what that is, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
So you know, like a lot of is it? Fuck, what is that?
It's 35 because I'm 37.
Oh, fuck you. So fucking make motherfucker feel old and shit. Whatever, fuck him. Fuck him. Got another guy. So you know, just kind of reflecting back, and we were kind of sharing some memories about high school and performances and stuff like that and whatever.
Man.
And it was just like a good time to reflect, bro, and be like, you know what, life's doing all right now, man. You know, it's doing good. You know, everything's kind of going well. You know what I mean, and stuff like that, and just seeing where the different relationships I have in my life and shit, and just seeing where everybody's at, and you know how long I've known people. You know, I'm getting a lot of people like, oh, you're Big Adrian. Oh, hey, man, what's going on? Hey, haven't seen you for a while. And shit like that, dude. Like, it just really kind of touched me a little bit to kind of see how far I am, bro.
Honestly, dude, you know, I've seen the change, bro, in you in like these past couple of years, bro. I mean, I've known you fucking, what, almost like over 10 plus years, dude?
You've known me for 14 years.
14 years, man, and out of that, you know what I mean, you've been 16, I'm coming up on 16 in December.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's crazy to see, like, the change. How, you know, when I first met you, living with mom, and then moved, and you got your own place for, you know, a couple months, and then you move into an apartment, and now to a house, and you got a family. Like, to see that progressing change in you, bro, has been fucking, you know, been amazing, dude. And dude, you've grown a lot since the last time I've seen you.
I've grown. Fuck, dog.
Not just physically, way.
Fuck.
You know, mentally and emotionally, man.
I'm growing everywhere that I don't want to grow, and where I want to grow, it stopped. Like, it fucking.
It's PG-13, by the way.
Son of a bitch. This is not meant for kids. I just want to push it down. I just want to extend it. If I could just funnel that some bitch, man.
Yes, just this.
Set us free. Kind of a deal, right? No, but I appreciate that, bro. But I think the thing is, like, especially around this time, you know, we got the holidays and we got this, we got that, but you know, Halloween time is kind of like the time where you get to be a kid again, right?
Fuck yeah,
and Thanksgiving time, right? You get to be grateful and thankful and shit, family, whatever. And Christmas, you fucking have to spend money.
Yep.
No, you get some time to, like, you know, like, chill. I think me and Spooky Bitch are gonna be heading out to Vegas. You know, for my dad's gonna be turning 80, and then their mom's gonna be out there. You know, there's some you know, celebrating stuff, and just have that. And I already have the days off and stuff, and you know, just certain things, bro. So I think, like, you know, all these months are really like reflective months, but in their different ways. You know what I'm saying?
I think I agree with you. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I think, you know, in the beginning of the year, January, February, March, it's like, you know, in the beginning you hustle, work, and all that. Getting into the year, doing taxes, and then you got, you know, the May, April, May, June, July, which is fireworks and all that shit, and then you get this last 3 months, which is, you know, October, November, December. I feel like that's a time that everybody comes to closer with family. They start doing gatherings. They start doing more festive things. You know, the time to go out with family, kids, hanging out. And I think you're absolutely right, man. This is the time that you reflect and you unite with family, man. Because that's what these next 3 months are for.
But also remember, everybody, you know, reflecting with family and friends, you got to understand something. And next month we usually do this episode. We do, you know, we've already been doing this 2+ years. Usually around the time when Thanksgiving happens, we talk about what family means. Now, when we're talking about that, it could be your chosen family, right? So we talk about chosen family. We have an episode that we just talk about family, like chosen family, all that kind of shit. It's whoever makes you feel like they're family, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like those people that are around. And sometimes when you reflect, you see the people that you have to let go. That's something I'm kind of reflecting on lately. Is like certain relationships that were around, they're not around no more. For whatever reason, they had to be let go, or people moved on, or whatever. That's kind of a little kick to the gut a little bit.
Yeah, honestly,
people that aren't around, you know, anymore, right? You know, for whatever decision or reasons. kind of a deal. So I think that, you know, as we get into this Halloween season and we try to like figure out like how to dress like something else, right? Don't forget to remember who you are and reflect back on how far you've come.
Ooh, yeah.
Because it's the truth, bro. Like I was thinking about writing a book about like the first house I lived in and a couple stories and whatever.
Oh, yeah, we did.
You know what I mean? Kind of doing that. So I'm gonna see about starting that next month. I got a lot of shit going on. But I want to go visit back the old neighborhood, bro. I want to take Spooky Bitch. She's always wanted to see the old neighborhood and kind of check it out and be like, hey, this is where this is at, blah blah. But
is that the one where you stayed on Trask or no?
no, that's before that. It was like my first 10 years of my life, bro. Like this was my first house I lived at.
Oh, before I met you.
Oh, yeah, way before. Fucking way before I met you. Like fuck, dude.
Okay.
But no, that's the first house I lived at. You know, I was talking about my buddy Sammy. That's where I met him. And, you know, we had some adventures and stuff, you know what I mean? And growing up on Evergreen Street is going to be the name of the book. And
Wait, what street do you live on?
Evergreen Street, yeah.
Right there on Standard?
Near Standard, McFadden, yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, I know that area.
Yeah, I used to live around there. And
oh, wow, okay.
there was a certain part there. And so I want to go back to the neighborhood, kind of check it out and be like, oh, shit, like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's changed, bro.
Fuck yeah.
You'd be amazed.
But just going back to the neighborhood and just kind of reflect. And I know my mom's comadre is still there, so I want to kind of visit her. I haven't seen her in fucking decades, bro. So
wow.
Just kind of be over there, and if she's there, she's there, and just kind of like, hey, man, just want to let you know, and blah, blah, you know what I mean? And
that'd be cool, man. She'll be surprised.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna message her, I think, next month, beginning of next month, be like, hey, when are you available this month? I want to kind of just pop in and just say hi to you. I want to check out the old neighborhood and just see what's going on or whatever, and that kind of deal.
That's gonna be a good book.
So, you know, just a couple of adventures of growing up and stuff like that. The ones that, the memories that I really remember of that, you know what I mean, kind of deal. I want to kind of, hopefully by the end of next year, I'll kind of finish writing it, I think, because of course I got, you know, school and all that stuff. You know, I've been in that reflective mode lately, bro, because I think the thing is that wherever you're at in your life, right? This is where I start getting into the camera. Wherever you're at in your life, you know what I mean? It's like, you could be struggling, you could be doing good, you could be fucking whatever, dog, you know what I mean? But I think the thing is that look how all the shit that you've gone through to get where you're at today. And if you're still around, fuck, dude, like that's a plus. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's important to be able to take that time for reflection. And like a couple weeks ago, I reached out to all my cousins, the ones in Texas and out here and whatever. And one of my cousins hit me up this week or like last week or something. He goes, hey, man, can I get tickets from you? Or like, can we get him over there? I go, yeah, get him over there, bro. And I haven't seen him for a while.
Oh,
he lives in Orange County. And I know his kids having a quinceañera on my birthday on November 8th, so we're going to go over there and see the family. And I'm going to tell him, hey, dude, just letting you know, I need all your info. I need you to hit me up on Facebook because I'm shooting you an invite. I'm doing a whole big fucking party celebration next year. And you know what I mean? Like, kind of reflecting, you know, rekindling some shit with people, you know, that maybe you haven't, you know, touched bases with in a while. You know, you haven't connected with people, you know. And so it just got me reflecting on, like, important relationships moving forward and you know, just a little time here and there, or, you know, like, even you get together to go see a movie or like to go out to eat or some shit, you know what I mean? Like, how important people are and how important it is where you're at in your life, man, because, you know, I didn't, you know, I had a detour with drugs and all that bullshit and crimes and jails and stuff like that, but like, like you said, man, to see where I'm at and in the time that I'm at, bro, you know what I mean? Like, fuck, dude, like, pop, and then thinking about buying a house and maybe out of state, I don't know, but like thinking about these accomplishments, like, man, what a great time to fucking be like, look, I'm busting my ass and shit and doing what I gotta be doing, but you gotta take the time to see how far you've come to give yourself those props, though, dog. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, you got to, bro. Like, it's so fucking important. You know what I mean?
Yeah, honestly, yeah, you're absolutely right. I totally agree with you on that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know for a fact, you know, that, you know, success, you know, it's not an easy thing to do, you know, but like you said, man, when you take a look back at how far you've come, you know, and to see where you've been at and how far you've come in life, dude, it's a great accomplishment, man. It means that, you know, you're able to move forward, you know, and succeed in life, but also to, you know, be able to face challenges. I'm a big believer that when you succeed, you take on big challenges that either will hold you or try to hold you from, you know, being successful. But at the same time, you know, you have to be able to allow yourself to you know, to realize that, hey, man, I gotta take it one step at a time. I'm gonna get there, but, you know, on your time, you know, because I've seen people, you know, that, you know, rush through things or whatever, you know what I mean, and then forget to take a look back where they come from, you know, because they're so stuck in just go mode and I gotta move, but they don't take the time to take a step back and look and be like, hey, man, you know, I was in this section, now I'm fucking this section. You know what I mean?
Well, and I think the fact is, bro, like I think you sparked something, right? We're our own worst critic.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We're our own worst enemy, and especially like if you don't take the time to step back and see how far you've come, you might not see, you know, how much you've accomplished, bro. You know what I mean? And I don't know about you, but like I can easily be hard on myself, bro. I can easily be like, oh fuck, I have so far to go, and I'm not where I want to be at, which is great, bro. But like at the same time, you know what I mean? You might not know how far in the journey you are. And see how far you've come. But also at the same point, if you're reflecting on your life, like, I still want to do some shit, then that means you got to get off your ass for the last quarter of your game, bro. You know what I mean? Like, depending. I've seen all these motherfuckers dying at 46 and for fucking 52. I'm like, not I. Kind of a deal. But, you know, I want to do something with the time that I still got. You know, reflection not only helps you to look in the past, it helps you see where you're at today to see where the fuck you want to head towards your future, dog. You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to like I was telling you, I got that 5-year plan, right? I finally found out like my graduation date. It's gonna be in August of 2027. Spooky Bitch is gonna be in November 2027. You're gonna be done with your shit too. You know what I mean? And so like I'm like, all right, cool. I got 2 years for school. 2 years to get the hours, you know, for my ACSW, and then like a year to pass and get that licensing, bro. I'm like, fuck, 5-year plan, bro. Fuck it. You know, I'll be 53. And I'm like, all right, cool, 53, cool. Give me another about a year, bro, and I figure out 2 years, and fuck it, dog, I'm putting down payment on a house, bro. I don't give a fuck if it's in Cali or not. But, you know, part of the thing is, like, I reflect not only to see how far I've come, but to see what else do I want to do, bro. Like, you know, if I want to write a book. Well, then get the fuck on it, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Or you want to try something new. Get the fuck on it, dog. You want to, you know, you want to experience something, go travel. Then get the fuck on it, dog. You know what I mean? Like, I would love to be like 20, where I thought I had like unlimited life, bro. Remember, like, fucking, I remember when that video game Contra. Sammy, if you're listening, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. We had Contra, 3 lives.
Fuck yeah.
Boom. Yep. Man, when they had the cheat codes for Nintendo and you had unlimited lives, bro, fucking hours, dog. Fucking, I got this. Fucking thumbs the size of fucking diesel truck, fucking rims. So, you know, but, you know, when I was younger, bro, I thought I had so much time to do everything.
Yes, bro. I fucking agree.
And so now where I'm at, I'm like, well, I don't know how much time I actually have.
True.
But I want to be able to see, you know, I'm reflecting to see, like, what else do I want to do? What else do I want to accomplish? What else do I want to do for me, for my kids, or whatever the fuck case is.
Exactly.
And kind of get that, get down, you know what I mean? Because you never know, you know what I mean? Kind of a deal. And maybe that reflection for you, anybody out there in Wolfpack land, maybe it's to be like, you know what, I got to get off my ass and do something, dog. You know, like, I want to get back into acting. I want to do this. I want to do more comedy, whatever. Like, but I also know, like, you know, trying to save money. I'm trying to, you know, it's trying to help me get a fucking game plan together, dog. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like a football player that looks at the fucking clock, like, hey, dog, we got like 4 minutes to make something happen, motherfucker, right? It's like, cool. You're gonna be like, I got 4 minutes. No, ni madre's way. Vámonos a la verga. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta
hustle time, man. You know,
you gotta get on it, bro. You know what I mean? So I think that reflection thing, you know, allows you to appreciate and it allows you to motivate.
Oh yes.
Pretty good.
Yes,
that
was really good.
And it doesn't take that long to reflect, bro. Like, do it on a time where you're, you know, I'll be honest with you. A great time to really reflect is when you're at a calm state.
Oh, yes.
Like when you're emotional and all fucking frustrated, like fuck my life. Well, your reflection, your lens is gonna be off, bro. I'll be honest with you, right? But at the same time, when you're in a good state, like great time with the kids, they're already asleep or something. It's just you, or maybe you're just off of work, whatever the fuck the case is, bro, and you just take a step back, take that deep breath and be like, man, look what I got, or whatever the fuck the reflection is for you, right? I think that's the best time to do it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I think like if you're worried, if you're frustrated, if you're angry, like those are like anxiety, fuck the worst times to reflect, dog, because like I said, that enemy's gonna kick in and gonna tell you some bullshit about your life, but you know, I'm gonna kind of challenge y'all in Wolfpack land a little bit. First of all, fucking like, subscribe, fucking share this shit, right? Because I'm gonna share it on my social media. You can share it off mine.
So do I.
But take some time to reflect this week, man. You know what I mean? Like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, something before the weekend, dog. You know, just in here, just be like, you know what? Let me keep going, dog. Let me keep going. You know what I mean? That motivation is really, and inspiration really can kick in when you take the time to reflect.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude.
You know what I mean? And it might show you some things to tighten up. It might show you some things you still want to do.
Yep.
It might tell you it's time to fucking do something, get in gear and do something. Yep. And it might tell you, gives you some appreciation for your life, man, and all the shit that we've gone through. I'll be honest with you.
Right.
A lot of us have gone through some shit, and you know, we're not victims, we're survivors today, dog. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
Like,
I love that.
You know what I mean?
Love
Like,
that.
we're champions here today, dog. So,
Yeah.
whatever you got to do this week, just reflect back so you can continue howling at life, dog. Thanks for joining us again. Thank you, Frankie, again for being in studio, everybody. Thank you, gracias for being with us again for another episode. Motherfucker, another episode. There you go. I was waiting for it.
Yes.
All right, so just take some time this week to kind of reflect a little bit, y'all. And, you know, we love you. And take care of yourselves. And we'll see you next episode.